Welcome to this YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to talk about the diet plan of Jennifer Lopez. To keep healthy, many artists adhere to a strict food and exercise program. While some people will go to great efforts to obtain a desired body and achieve their health and fitness goals, others will concentrate on eating high-quality meals and exercising on a regular basis. Before continuing this video, like this video and subscribe to our channel for future updates. Jennifer Lopez, for example, follows a diet that emphasizes fresh foods and water while avoiding processed meals. The merits and drawbacks of the Jennifer Lopez diet plan are discussed in this video. Jennifer Lopez diet is a mystery. Jennifer Lopez diet is meant to keep her healthy and strong in order to keep up with her busy schedule and physically demanding performance. Her diet emphasizes nutritious, nutrient-dense foods with a preference for fresh and organic options and a restriction on the processed and refined foods. As a result, the artist's go-to foods include leafy greens, lean proteins, and complex carbohydrates. In addition, regular hydration is important in her diet, and she avoids alcohol and caffeine. Jennifer Lopez's diet is designed to complement and fuel her hard workout practice, in addition to assisting her in leading a healthy lifestyle. Jennifer Lopez emphasizes nutrient-dense, fresh, and organic meals, as well as adequate hydration in her diet. She also stays away from processed and refined foods, as well as coffee and alcohol. What is the best way to follow it? Jennifer Lopez's diet isn't a well-known brand with a set of guidelines. Rather, it's what best suits her requirements and objectives. As a result, there is no set minimum or maximum daily calories intake, nor is there a defined macronutrient ratio, that is, the quantity of carbohydrates, proteins, and fats to consume each day. Apart from keeping a clean and eating pattern, Jennifer Lopez appears to follow the following rules or routines in her daily routine. Protein is emphasized. To encourage feelings of fullness, the artist is said to eat protein in every meal. Snacking is when you eat something small in between meals. Fruits, nuts, and veggies are among Jennifer Lopez's favorite snacks. We're concentrating on hydration. According to reports, Jennifer Lopez drinks at least 7 glasses of water per day. In addition, the artist permits herself a cheat day once a week. Jennifer Lopez's diet isn't a branded one, with a set of rules to follow. Rather, the artist adheres to a set of rules, which include a focus on protein, healthy snacking in between meals, and adequate hydration. I love the dietitians at Healthline to make snack recommendations based on your dietary limitations and food choices. Foods to consume and stay away from. Jennifer Lopez does not eliminate any food groups from her diet, but she does limit the amount of some things she consumes. Her diet in particular emphasizes fresh and organic foods while limiting processed items. Foods to consume. Here's a list of Jennifer Lopez's favorite foods. Egg whites, white flesh turkey, chicken breast, pork, and grass-fed beef are all good sources of protein. Fish, particularly salmon and sea bass, are high in omega-3 fatty acids. Leafy greens like kale and spinach, as well as cruciferous veggies like broccoli and cauliflower. Sweet potatoes, brown rice, quinoa, yams, oatmeal, and rice bread are examples of some complex carbohydrates. Nuts and seeds. Eat a handful of nuts every day. Types are not specified. Greek yogurt is a dairy product. Berries such as strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries are the most common fruits. Extra virgin olive oil is a good source of healthy fats. Water and decaf coffee are the only beverages available. Foods to stay away from. Here's a rundown of things Jennifer Lopez usually steers clear of. Processed foods such as sausage and salami, fast foods, chips, breakfast cereals, and snack bars are all examples of processed foods. Carrots and sweet corn, for example, have larger levels of naturally occurring sugars than other vegetables. Bread, spaghetti, and other gluten-rich foods are examples of gluten-containing foods. Though this isn't the diet main strategy, Jennifer Lopez appears to avoid certain foods, certain liquids such as caffeinated beverages and alcoholic beverages. Jennifer Lopez's diet does not include sweets or sugars on a daily basis, despite the fact that they are not on the list of foods to avoid. When she craves sweets, she instead turns to sugar-free options. However, because the diet isn't completely restrictive, she occasionally indulges in a cookie or ice cream in moderation. Jennifer Lopez eats mostly organic, healthy meals and avoids processed foods. Her diet, on the other hand, is not completely rigid and allows for the occasional indulgence. Advantages that could be gained. Jennifer Lopez's diet may be beneficial to her health. Weight loss may be aided. Jennifer Lopez's diet may help you lose weight, even though it isn't intended for that purpose. This is primarily due to the fact that it prioritizes protein consumption while avoiding processed and refined meals. High protein can help you lose weight and reduce your hunger while also increasing your metabolism. For example, a study of 25 men evaluated the effects of high protein and low protein diets on satiety and appetite-regulating hormones, with 50% and 14% of daily energy coming from proteins respectively. When compared to a regular protein diet, the high-protein diet increased appetite-regulating hormones by up to 116% and sensations of fullness by 19%, according to the researchers. High intakes of processed and ultra-processed foods, on the other hand, are linked to an increased risk of obesity. Sugar, salt, and oils are added to minimally processed foods to make processed foods. Ultra-processed foods, which include packaged and pre-packaged frozen meals, or multi-ingredient industrial compositions. Higher intakes of ultra-processed meals are connected to excess weight in one study comprising 15,977 adults, particularly in women. It has the potential to lower the risk of chronic disease. Jennifer Lopez's diet has been linked to a reduction in inflammatory indicators linked to non-communicable chronic illnesses such as cancer, type 2 diabetes, and heart diseases. According to research, eating habits that favor vegetables, particularly leafy greens, whole grain cereals, fruits, seafood, and olive oil, while avoiding ultra-processed foods can help lower inflammation, which is linked to an elevated risk of NCD. High intakes of ultra-processed meals, on the other hand, may raise the risk of high blood pressure, obesity, and cancer. While the diet is designed to help the artist maintain her busy schedule, it may also aid in weight loss and reduce the risk of some chronic diseases. Although Jennifer Lopez's diet offers some health benefits, it also has some disadvantages. For starters, because the diet is based mostly on organic foods, it may be costly and difficult to stick to if you are on a tight budget. Second, for people who love processed meals for their convenience or taste, eliminating them may be difficult. Third, while many processed foods are nutritionally deficient, there are many processed foods that are nutritionally superior. Both choices are ruled out by this diet. Finally, while the diet prohibits processed foods, artificial sweeteners and sugar-free foods are permitted, despite the fact that they're highly processed. This may make determining which products are permitted and which are prohibited difficult or impossible. Should you give it a shot? Jennifer Lopez eats a well-balanced diet that emphasizes nutrient-dense, healthful foods. It includes items from all dietary groups, while restricting processed foods, which are typically heavy in sugar, sodium, and fats. Furthermore, the diet is not completely restrictive, since it allows for one cheat day each week, and the occasional indulgence, which may make it more long-term sustainable. Jennifer Lopez's diet may be linked to increased food quality, a larger intake of macro and micronutrients, and a lower risk of obesity and chronic diseases because it complies with the 2015 Dietary Guidelines for a healthy eating pattern. As a result, following Jennifer Lopez' diet could be beneficial as a preventative measure. Jennifer Lopez' diet encourages balanced eating practices that may be long-term sustainable. Last but not the least, Jennifer Lopez eats nutrient-dense foods and avoids processed foods as much as possible. It encourages a healthy eating pattern linked to better diet quality and a reduced risk of certain diseases. It's a long-term maintainable and may help with weight loss, especially when combined with a varied activity plan. What do you think about this video? Do let us know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.